Welcome back, golfers. Today we're going to talk about proven ways to help you lower your scores and get you better at golf. Golfers, are you looking to break 100? You're looking to break 90, 80, maybe even break par? So there's 4 areas that we're going to talk about today to concentrate on. And if you focus on these areas, you're going to get better faster. Your scores are going to drop quickly, and you're going to have more fun on the golf course. So stay tuned, watch to the end so you know my #1 area to focus on to help you score lower in golf. So my first method in helping you shoot lower scores is approach shots. If you focus on your approach shots and you hit a higher percentage of greens in regulation, maybe you only hit 3, maybe you hit 8 on average, if we can up that, it gives you more opportunities to make putts and lower your scores. It also helps that you don't have to scramble around the greens. Maybe your up and down percentage isn't as good as you need it to be. But if we hit more greens, that's automatically going to improve your scores. And it's going to set you up to feel good, mentally, that you had a chance for birdie, you had a chance for save par. And if you do that consistently, you improve on getting the ball on the green more, your scores will drop quicker. So areas when you're practicing, trying to hit more greens in regulation, not just focusing on your swing mechanics, understand what your swing mechanics do. Does it cause you to hit draws? Does it cause you to hit fades? Play that shot. You play with what comes, what you're going to bring to the golf course. Create a good pre-shot routine and create a good post-shot routine also. Those things are going to make you better golfers. And I'll put a video out on those here shortly as well. Golf is a game of misses. We need to try to miss as close to the pin as we can by practicing and understanding what your swing does, how far you hit it, and being able to narrow in your misses closer to the flag will help you hit more greens and make you shoot lower scores. So my third method in getting you to shoot lower scores is spending more time around the green practicing your short game. Up and down percentages, or just being able to get the ball consistently on the green, up near the hole, and give yourself a chance to make that putt. If you shoot higher scores, it's going to help you reduce those big numbers that you might get from going back and forth across the green. If you shoot lower scores, you're shooting 80s, 70s, or even in the 60s, chipping is what's going to save your round and keep your momentum moving forward in that round and keeping your score low. The higher the up and down percentage we get, the lower our scores get. On tour, a lot of the guys average between 50 and 75% up and downs. Now you can look at your own statistics and see where you're at. If you're down at like 10%, 15%, 30%, maybe you're at 50%. There's always room for improvement within chipping. And the nice thing about chipping is you can simulate this area really well out on your local practice green. Just because we could throw 3 balls down, play it from the lie that it is, hit to different spots on the green, hit to different lies, and don't be afraid to experiment. I put out a video on chipping, I put out a video on flop shots, check those out on the fundamentals of the short game. But when we're around the green, try out, don't get stuck on just using your 60-degree wedge. Most of you have 14 clubs in the bag, try them out. I personally like to hit anywhere from 60-degree wedge to 6-iron around the greens, and maybe even bring out a hybrid or a fairway wood to hit those little tight shots around the edges. And you don't always have to hit a wedge. You can also putt. You got a tight surface like I have here in front of me. You can putt off this if you're not comfortable with the lie you're given, and it might make it easier to get you up and down. Whatever it takes to get you up near the hole, do that. If it's going to give you more confidence, take advantage of it. So my number 2 method in lowering your scores is putting. Focusing on how many putts you have per round. Think about it. If you average 3 putts a hole, that's 54 strokes in your round. If you average 2 putts per hole, that's 36. And if you by chance have an average of 1 putt per round, that's 18. So there's a huge variance there of strokes you can drop very quickly just by focusing on getting better at your stroke and making your stroke consistent and repeatable, by training your eyes and learning to read the greens better. If you can read putts better and read conditions better and read speed better, you're gonna lower your scores very quickly. Instead of hitting it 8 feet by, then knocking it 3 feet by again and having all these tough putts coming around the hole, if you hit it next to the hole, just tap it in, you get your 2 putt. You know, if you get better at dialing in your stroke, you're gonna have less than 2 putts per hole. And that will make it so you get up and down better, you'll convert par and birdie attempts better, even bogey attempts if you're shooting higher numbers. But if we can focus on hitting better putts, reducing your strokes very quickly on the putting green, your scores will improve very quickly. So golfers, getting off the tee is my number 1 method in getting you to lower your scores. And the reason why that is because it's proven that the further you hit it, the lower your scores are going to be. The less club you're going to have into the greens, meaning you're going to hit more greens in regulation. The tee shots typically where, you know, if you fall into the habit of getting penalty strokes in the round, you lose strokes, that's typically where it's going to happen, is off the tee. Getting out of positions in the trees, another, you know, reason why your scores might be getting higher, because you're not able to hit those approach shots close to the pin, you're not able to get it, you know, onto the green, you're not setting yourself up for the lower scores. So my number 1 method into making you a better golfer and shooting lower scores, learn to hit the driver better, learn to hit it further, learn to hit it straighter, and put yourself in position where you can score. Golfers, I hope those methods helped you today. Utilize the other videos I have on this channel to help improve your driving, improve your shot making into the greens, improve your chipping. I put out videos once a week. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. And remember, if your feet aren't working, your swing's not working. I'll catch you guys next time.